All set?
Yes, I am gonna join the server. Guys, we'll be right back, as usual. Alright, we're in this match and it looks to be live.
It is live, and I also know that somebody's telling us, are we casting the main lower bracket elimination game? I believe they haven't started yet, and also we can't really commit to that if they haven't started yet because we have an agenda to reach. This is, however, live, and this is what we'll be casting. This is Armata versus Soca, two teams that we're very familiar with now. And let's apprise everybody. Do we have a scoreboard now?
Yes, we do.
3 counter-terrorists alive. They will be holding it. Nope, never mind. Nobody's going to be holding at the car. He just got completely run over by Armata's SLI. Here comes the entire push. Everybody gets really, really badly affected by this name. This is still possible if they just land one shot each, but Armata's Josh RT takes out Zig. The only person defending at that bomb site, Deca, who is on the other side of the map, gets taken out by an anti-rotator. Good strat there. 2-1, by the way. Someone must have gotten a little bit courageous and done an eco round surprise buy or something.
Yeah, it looks that way. And you actually mentioned a elimination round. This is for elimination, isn't it?
I can check for you. Go ahead, though.
I'm pretty sure it is. Alright, well, we're on the 4th round here, so it should be a gun round, but as Brandon said, it looks like we had some strange surprise buys going on here. So the CTs are actually saving Soca, and they are going to be pushing. 2 are pushing middle here, and they're going to meet up with some guys in mid. 1 goes down, but the trades are coming. Situation, and Josh RT picking those 2 guys up. 3 counter-terrorists left with no guns. We got 1 push up the double doors in A, 1 over at mid, 2 push double doors in A, and 1 over at mid. And it looks like Situation doing some wall banging. He knows 1 is there at least, but the guy behind the door, Zig, he is going to be waiting here. And here comes the peek, trying to get that kill. He goes down, and they pick up another one. Situation getting on a triple kill for this round so far. MGM is our last man alive.
Rushing headlong toward his death.
Yeah. Can you at least get a kill? He gets smoked out. Oh, the TK going down from Josh RT. So that's going to be actually pretty good for him. And there's...
No.
What?
A smoke touchdown aid is what?
Making it 3-1, Armata in the lead.
Finally, we're on to the gun rounds, or what I think will be the gun rounds. We'll see this in what I believe they are going to buy. Zig seems to be at the outer limits of buying about 3,800. He's deciding that he will buy. Everyone's on Soca deciding that, you know what, we're bleeding a little bit here. We're on to our 5th round. We should probably enter back into this. Let's do it. Take a look at our splits here. We have 3 holding long, 1 holding spawn, 1 holding B tunnels. It's going to be a base look. They're going to be trying to push around, getting a wedge, getting a pick. MGN holding with a USB, actually he's got a FAMAS. It's a stalemate. They have not played anyone, they being Soca, have not played anyone aggressively on Cat, and that's exactly what Armata's looking for. They're waiting for someone to push. They won't find him. Straight to the closest defender there. He's actually all the way down at long, supporting Sin for a long push, and if they stay like this and they don't rotate back, they're going to give up the site without any sort of resistance, and if SLI just peeks, he's going to find nobody there. 4 working up toward Cat. Coco Deluxe is now getting a little bit paranoid. He's like, wait a second, is anybody looking at Cat? Are we both stuck down here at the elevator position? And they are. Here comes the push. Situation lands a drill shot onto Sin there. He goes down at long. He calls down for the rotate. Coco Deluxe looking down at long. He's come down to fight, and if the terrorists just get a little bit ballsy here and run out, they're going to be way, way in better position than the counter-terrorists to hold onto the site. They have the height advantage, and Coco Deluxe has to come uphill fighting, and there's no way that could have worked. MGM and Deca are left with a huge clutch opportunity. They take down 2 and make it much more easy. It's 2-on-3. They're close enough to attempt it. I think they will. MGM holding in CT spawn. Deca coming from the Cat. He's got a flash here, pushes through. Nobody's there. 1 is at the wicker basket. We can see him through X-ray, but he cannot MGM coming up around the corner at the cross, coming through elevator. He's got two lined up. Oh, I thought he could have gotten a nice little spray there. A la Get Right. Here comes a pizza nade. Will he get a kill? Maybe. No, it just does a little bit of damage to SLI. Deca deciding that, already I need to save this M4.
Yeah, I like how you're like, oh, I thought he was going to get that spray going on. I'll Get Right. Yeah, we've been watching too much top-level Counter-Strike, I guess, to be expecting those things.
You know exactly which one I'm talking about, right? When Get Right was lurking on Dust 2 against who was it? Was it Curse?
I believe so.
He literally had 4 people. We were like, well, Get Right's gonna save his gun, and he just he annihilated everyone.
Yeah.
And the only reason he didn't get the last one is because he just turned away for some arbitrary reason.
Yeah, and look at this. We got a situation here with the Op and Deca. Oh, he saved it. Okay, so the rest of his team saving, and Deca's the only one with a gun. So, you know, the last time we saw CTs have one guy with a gun, they put him in B, and then they had the stack going on A, and I actually like that. But that's not the case here. Deca's holding long, and everyone's holding their standard positions. Defensive smoke by Deca. Terrorists all just hanging around looking for picks, not committing to anything as of yet. 2 are outside the double doors and going to be pushing Josh RT, seeing the bullets, the tracers, and that gets Coco Deluxe. Coco Deluxe is their clan name. Oh, it gets Coco killed, and there are 2 men still at long. One in the pit. Deca, he gets one, but goes down as well, and the other guy, MGM, is dead as well. 2 counter-terrorists left. It is Sin and Zig. One rotating through long A, and the other one going to probably be going Cat. No reason to save these guns. It's just their pistols, so why not go for it? Situation to be there with the op. Picks him up, and it is up to Zig with the silenced P2. Not silenced.
No, it's a USP.
It's a USP. Man.
Weird to be saying that again.
It is.
It feels good though.
Yeah. It's a good correction to have someone tell you. No, that's the USP.
Yeah. I remember when we first started casting and we called it a USP and everyone was correcting us being like, that's not a USP, it's a P2000. Now we know the difference, don't we? It's 5-1, Armata leading by 4. It's a terror-sided map, but not that terror-sided. Hopefully Soca can do something to climb back into it. This is a gun round for them. Take a look at the split. It's a 2 commit to B. No, MGM just faked that way. Comes back across the mid. He will be holding and peeking against the man at Palm Tree. That's Armata's Josh RT. 2 in B tunnels. They look like they're going to be a combo, or comboing the man or the men at Cat. A hard to hold to Cat here. Our 5-man Deca all the way pushed up. He's got us. I don't know why he dropped that incendiary right at his feet. It doesn't make a ton of sense. That smoke extinguishes it. He gets a kill. Josh RT goes down. For the most part, they've thwarted the initial pushes on a base look that the Armada's been fielding. They actually trade out 1. Deca goes down. That's a not really a trade, but it was a delay sort of trade. Zig gets another one. SLI goes down. Here comes the entrance. It's going to be a B look. Zig and MGM waiting to receive the team here. Situation has an op, and if he lands just 1 shot, he'll be in good shape. But he's getting tagged as he pulls away. Situation goes down, drops it off. Will anyone pick it up? I doubt it. It's down to a 2-on-3. Deluxe holding an A by himself. They've made a little bit of noise at B tunnels. Now Armada's Romulus turning around. The sound play here, very good. Those tile noises that your feet make it very easy and make the counter-terrorists very susceptible to thinking that you're giving up the B look to go back to Cat, which isn't the case, which now is the case, of course, as soon as I start talking about it. That sound fake kept MGM and Zig on their side of the map. They're at B holding now, and as soon as they make noise, Coco's the only one on the platform sitting with 16 health. He's in the smoke. He couldn't call for the rotate because everyone thought they were going to be at B. Here's the entrance. That bomb's in his hands. He has no idea where he is. All right, Romulus gets 1. He's a 1-on-2. He's got 9 seconds left. He has to get kills here, and he's got 1 on the other side of the boxes. He's got nothing to do than die. So I really well thought out there. It just, the clock worked against him. Some theatrically hilarious, like, I'm going to keep planting while you're looking right at me moments happen right there.
Yeah. Yep. Making it 5-2. It is the 8th round. And Armada's looking pretty good here. Like you said, 2-sided, not 2-sided. So they're doing well for their position. As we see a bunch of terrorists hanging around mid, trying to go for that op pick, but not coming up with it, and we have 3 CTs actually stacked here. Oh, and the push going to lower B, not lower B, upper B. Zig and MGM pick up that kill together, and so that's something pretty good. They get a guy and then just back out and head towards their stock positions. I like it. Bringing the terrorists down, a man situation has that op, And he is going to be looking towards mid, I believe.
Quick update for those of you who are wondering whether or not we are going to the Duck Hunt versus Ruination game. We are, of course, going to that. That is our obligation. We are waiting for the players to confirm whether or not they're going live, and when they do go live, we'll be transferring. For now, you are watching the ESEA-IM elimination game between Armata and Soca. Their playoff might end tonight.
Thank you. And we got the push coming out here at mid from the Granny on Armata. And the smoke going down in CT spawn. Bet this is going to be going towards B. Granny's got to get the sentry kill in the mid though. Flashed and he gets it. That GoTV lag so strong. Deca actually defending the site, picks one up and another one. He is the man with the plan.
Oh,
Romulus gets a nice kill there, but all the CTs are already rotated. And
that's that sinking feeling when you stand up and you see an offer looking right back at you.
Yep. And that makes it 5-3 now. Armata still in the lead.
This is the sort of split that you're expecting to see on a Dust 2. 5-3 makes this game very close, and you know nobody wants to go home. They want to walk away the winners of this playoff. They want to climb back into that the grand finals. They want to finish out strong, and it looks like to be a very good showing for both teams here. They've settled into their stride, and also it might get just a little bit closer. Take a look at this. I think it might be a save round. It is a save round. It's a 5-man look to Long. Sin's flash. He's got people running right at him. Here comes the engagement. One on his left. First one goes down. Remember, he only has 20 bullets, and if he gets a little bit over aggressive with that silencer, he's not going to have anything to show for it once he actually made it back. It's strange. You never see people backpedaling all the way down from Long, trying to back to the cross and getting back alive. That smoke really did its job to save his own life there.
And getting headshots at the same time, apparently.
Well, I don't think he was getting them. His teammates all rotated while he was backpedaling.
So it is now 5-4. Soca is getting a little... they're starting to get back in it. We're seeing Deca picking up an op. He has been playing B, I believe. Let's take a look at where he's going. Yes, he is going to be heading towards B. The Granny and Situation trying to do some picking with his 8Ks on the double doors, not coming up with anything. And the split. One man in lower B tunnels, 4 outside of long A. So I'm thinking this is probably going to be a 2 long, maybe 3 cat type of thing. Actually, it looks like an all cat type of thing, as they are all meeting up here over towards cat. One man staying back, waiting for a double doors push, which is smart. Zig is in Goose, and we got one down on the cross. Counter terrorist defending, and the push is happening. Our number 8 man, the Granny, working up on cat, pulling out a flash.
This smoke is going to be destined to land right in the middle of the CT spawn. Are they going to try to ninja and drop down?
We'll see. We saw some cheeky plays from that on the ESA tournament, and it looks like one man dropped, but he's actually making it to the ramp. And the Goose man, Zig, he goes down, so the terrorists do have the site now, but they have 2 CTs extremely close to them in long A area. One on the ramp, MGN, he is getting he goes down, but took someone with him, so it is now 2 versus 2. The 2 CTs both coming from the same area. One goes down. Deca is a clutch man. He has an op and is an up close situation. That won't be looking too good for him as he goes down to Romulus, making it 6-4 Armata.
ESEA's GoTVs are so bad, Clay.
They are. I feel like they really need to address this because, like, we were just on the SIVA GoTV and it was running flawless. So I don't know what the deal is with this, but yeah.
Yeah, we're not getting paid to say this about game servers, but they are the people who provide SIVA's official servers, and they are beautiful. We have no hiccups there, and these are just atrociously bad. Take a look at the overhead map here. 3 heading toward long, including the bomb. 1 heading toward B tunnel. 1 holding the spawn. Looks like he's trying to get a pick there, but no one's actually there. It's a 2-man hold at B. MGM with his M4 pushed up all the way. Then Deca and MGM, I think, will be pushing into B tunnels to try to eliminate some semblance of the options that the the terrorists are fielding. That smoke is very... What? What? I didn't see him. Did you see him?
No.
Okay, so SLI just took a great guess at the smoke and just drilled Deca as he pushed through. Very good intuition there. That boom op coming down toward mid. It's going to be fighting the man on the other side of the door. That's Zig. He's got an M4. He's behind a smoke, and there's one behind the Xbox. That man, SLI, has a flashbang with his name written all over it. It doesn't have to be a commit just yet. They have the opportunity to move around and get the counter-terrorists moved out of their positions. Here comes the first push. Sin has the opportunity to change it up. He's brought the match back to a 4-on-3, which looked pretty bad to begin with for the counter-terrorists because they lost someone so early. Sid doing a marvelous job. Actually, never mind. He gets literally two-tapped, maybe three bursted through that box and had nothing to say in his own defense. MGM and Coco Deluxe on this quick retake before the bomb ever goes down. Deluxe and, excuse me, not Deluxe. Coco cleans that up. You know what? I thought that round was already Armata's.
Yeah, I thought it was too, but we had Deluxe over at long getting some nice kills, which helped them secure it and finish it off, which makes it 6-5. Armata still in the lead, but just barely. Soca is actually coming from behind, and they might be able to take this. Looks like a save from Armata with just some nades here, and we see the push from Zig getting 1, 2. Go TV lag. You suck. There goes Zig. He got 2 for his efforts, so a good trade there, and it is a save round for Armata. Deca coming down from lower B with his partner MGM, and they're going to try to make this happen. They think they're already on Cat, but they don't know a situation is there with an AK. He picks up 1, but he goes down to MGM. So it is now...
They didn't know a situation was there.
Oh, yeah. That's a troll place.
My bad.
Okay. 2 versus 3. Armata with the 2. They are working it towards lower B into the B tunnels, and they're going to be heading towards B. Our guy who plays B, which is Deluxe, actually it was MGM this round. He looks like he backed out, and he's looking towards mid, but he knows, hey, I got to get in this site, make sure they aren't coming here. He's going to be on the receiving end.
Is he going to fire through that smoke? Because he'll get a kill if he does.
No, it doesn't look like it. He's waiting, and he sees one right there. Can't get the kill, though. They're coming out. The trade goes down, and now it is up to Sin against the Granny and Deluxe against the Granny. The Granny on the clutch here. As I'm on Sin as he are going to try to pick him as he crosses. Flash is going down. He is in. He's actually going aggressive. Gets a kill. It is now 1 versus 1. Deluxe already in the site though, and has a nice position. Picks up that kill, making it 6-6. It is now tied.
What a game. 6-6 Armata, who had a great lead going into this. As soon as we joined them, you know, Soca turned it on. It's completely tied up. This is the half that we were looking for. I'm excited. Take a look at the tab screen if you can. I'm not sure if it's prepared for you yet. Everybody's money situation literally looking the same. Everybody's kills looking the same. It's pretty much a tale of identical teams here and their identical trade-offs. A top fragger in this one is only 13-7 for the other team, 11-9. Pretty much the same. It's a 3-2 split here, and everybody's caught out of position because no one's actually on the platform. This is really, really bad for the counter-terrorists. They're all fighting from a lower elevation, and they managed to translate that all into kills. They thwarted the initial push. They've killed everybody, and for the worst positioning in the world, they come out with nobody dead. How ridiculous is that? Situation grabs 1 to make this round not a complete loss, but he's down to no health. He gets headshotted. That should have never happened like that.
No, yeah, the 2 entry guys for Armata didn't do their jobs, and it was a big problem for them as they lost that round, and it looks like, are they going to be saving? I think they will be. Had a couple guys with decent enough money, but yes, it is a save for Armata, and look at this, Soca now in the lead, 7-6, and they're looking good to take the next round as well. Going to be making it 8-6, and the rush to B, Zig pushed through double doors, and he is going to be... Oh, I want to be on Zig. He's going to be in the lower B waiting for these guys.
The ambush.
2, 3, 4.
Not enough bullets.
5. Ace.
Oh, headshot ace.
Oh, man. That that was nice. I mean, it was on a save, but still nice. Especially with the low ammo M4A1.
So much blood. Someone get a mop. Love the fact that it was all headshots. Love the fact that it was an M4A1 that did the job. He got 4 kills with that. Who actually does that these days? No one actually knows because you only have 20 bullets. I thought that was the complaint. It's an all terrorist to long look. Excuse me, it's one lurk. Romulus is on the lurk. Everyone else to long. Sin has called everyone over. He comes... it's a big rotate, and it's a big elevator launch for the counter-terrorists. They put 2 up on the platform because they got caught out of position before. They are more prepared this time. Everybody's down to long. It's a slow push too long. They're going to sit down there, probably trying to get a pick. It's a good way to enter there, establish somebody's position, maybe leave a person or 2 there, especially if you have an offer, then reverse it around, get the people who are out at mid trying to rotate, eliminate a couple of people early, maybe even swing it back to B. I think that's the thinking here. They just haven't been able to exchange any fire yet because these flashes and smokes and just blind tracer shots haven't really amounted to anything yet. But they have the makings of this. But they also have 50 seconds left, so they have to commit to something very, very, very soon. The bomb is in the pit waiting. Here comes the reverse that we just called. They are going to be turning it around. Whether or not they go to Cat or B, is the actual question here. Now MGN on the other side of the door has a smoke land right in his face. He's going to call people over. Here comes the cat push, and the only person that's going to be there is Zig. He's behind the wicker baskets. It's not enough to stop 4 people. Yeah, he gets dropped right away. Josh RT climbs up. Sin is the one waiting at the platform. Hopefully he doesn't get dinked through the box like he did last time. This Go TV lag so brutal. He gets 2. Here comes the 3rd if he gets the 5-7 kill, and he might not. He leaves Romulus alive on the platform by himself. He's going to be pretty much hunting Sin, but he can't. Sin prepared on that the box on the ramp, clears that out. That's the end of the half. It's 9-6, but it was 9-6 in favor of the counter-terrorists.
Yeah, kind of opposite of the split you normally see.
That's right.
Alright, Armata. No, Soca. They switched around. So yeah, Soca coming back there and actually taking the lead. 3-round lead here going into the second half. So they're actually looking pretty good. What were some of the things that you noticed that Armata kind of fell flat on their T side?
Well, what you saw initially was Armata when we first connected. They were really good about dropping smokes to make it just impede the rotates from the counter-terrorists. And as they started to get in worse and worse situations when it came to money, they started seeing less and less flashes and smokes. And while they are important to the success there, and guns may take precedence over those nades, I think it would have served them very well to continue their spending habits to keep those smokes in the field, because as you saw, Soca was rotating so fast, and if they identified how fast those rotates came, they could have played the smoke, ran back and forth, went to different bomb sites, and as it was, it didn't work out for them. A, because Soca did a great job regulating the amount of cash they had available to them, but also because they kind of failed to identify, we're fighting 4 counter-terrorists here, something's wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree. You need to be able to identify those key points and adjust them, otherwise you're just
It's
going
a
to have problems.
5-man Armata push to B.
Yeah. And it looked like they were taking the bomb there, but no, they were actually splitting 4 men going towards middle now. And it looks like 3 of them are coming back. So it does still look like it's going to be going B, and if so, that is just a good guess for Armata. They are going to be lucky here, plus they have the defense set up, and the terrorists are just falling left and right. There go 3 of them, 2. Another one went down, and that is going to be the round. A quick pistol round. Armata coming up with that win, though. Very important for these guys if they want to get back in this.
Really fantastic gamble there that could have completely blown up in their faces. They could have lost everything with that round, but it paid off in spades. They smoked that cross. They got everyone across, and Soca took the bait. They actually not only took the bait, they did Armata a favor by standing in that doorway, not even trying to exit out. But as it stood, everybody just turned into a fish in a barrel there. 3 terrorists, Zig, Coco, and MGM pushing to the B tunnels. They have their Glocks. They're gonna. Oh, and the Deagle. They tried to. Romulus lands a headshot in the smoke. That was pretty good. That's the second time we've seen it thus far. Here comes the. Oh, it's a mid push. The man in CT spawn surrenders his gun. Will somebody be able to reclaim it? Probably not. There's somebody at the cross position at CT spawn using his wind bison, spraying down everything because he doesn't run out of bullets ever. He gets traded out. There's a bison in the hands of the terrorists. Now, if they've managed to reach it, it's right in front of them. 1 in CT spawn situation, firing at everybody's back. He gets 2. Romulus cleans up. Another round for Armata. You would expect probably 1 more as well.
Unless we're seeing a surprise buy here, which we saw something like that earlier in the first half. Well, we came in after it happened, but yeah, it doesn't look like that's going to be going down here for Soca. Let's see what they're going to be doing on their save. The split, 4 men going towards A, 1 man going B. The bomb is actually going to be at A. Josh RT and SLI. Now the Granny going to be on the defense. Deca and Sin coming up with 2 nice kills right there. They are making it happen here. Situation here on the defense. He goes down, and this is turning into a great eco round. That's 3 guns they just picked up right there. And
This game is really tight.
Yeah, 2 CTs that are left are in mid, and they're pushing up to Deluxe here. Coco always gets me. And the 2 CTs going to be coming from Cat. Terrorists have their guns. They got all M4s, it looks like, so they should be set to take this, defend this, I should say. MGM throwing down a flash. He is going to be on the ramp trying to get it 1. He goes down to SLI. Not a man and Goose. Both are over at Long, and the bomb is planted for Long, so this is going to be... Oh, I was going to say it's going to be rough, but...
Oh!
Romulus just coming out of nowhere with the big kills right there.
With the satellite reach.
Man.
I mean, I agree with you wholeheartedly when you said that it was pretty much over. What a retake! A 2-on-3, inferior weapons, less health. Well, just about equal health, except for one person with an SMG. That was better than textbook. That was coming up with a big play in the big moments. It's 9-9. It's perfectly tied up. Somebody must break the dam. There must be a breaking moment. Someone will pull ahead, and that happens literally this round. Because take a look at the tab screen. Nobody has money to buy if they go down without a bomb plant or a significant amount of kills. This will be the turning point. Here comes the push. 3 counter-terrorists who will, or actually are typically holding A, have been pushed out of position. One is pushed all the way up to DDs. One is in CT spawn playing the elevator position, and only one at the platform. 3 terrorists pushing through. They're already into A. Here comes the floods. Situation has an auto, and he couldn't do anything. You get too close to somebody with an auto sniper. There's not a whole lot they can do. Flash is going down. 4 terrorists have seized the site. It's a 4-man retake. It's completely even, just in reverse order for the counter-terrorists. Josh RT gets the early one. MGM, who wanted to push up and take out the choke for the catwalk retake, had a good idea, didn't get there fast enough, got taken out. 1 man on the platform, 1 man on the ramp, 1 man going down to long. Of course, nobody coming from long. Everybody's coming from the cat. It looks like a terrorist take from the counter-terrorist side. 1 man left at the cross. Deluxe. God, that gets me all the time, too. Zig gets taken out. Here comes the defuse. 1 man left. Nope, just kidding. He was the man that was long. You know what? Armata's climbing into this one. Now, I said it would be the turning point of the game if they didn't get the bomb plant and a couple of kills. They did, so both teams definitely will be able to buy.
Yep, bomb plant is enabling the terrorists to be picking up their AKs as we are seeing them get, and a full round of smokes as well. Sin and Deluxe, not Deluxe, Coco. Sin and Coco. Oh, he's the only one with Deluxe in his name, so I guess not so bad. They pick up their guns, and it is a 4 or 5 man push over to B. And Romulus and SLI are going to be the 2 guys defending this. The defensive smoke, I think, scared them off a little bit, and they're actually heading towards lower B to mid. The Granny takes out Zig as he was trying to peek through, come up with a quick kill. MGM here now trying to do the same. That could be bad. No rotates from the counter-terrorist over at A yet, though. So, I mean, they could actually still take this B. Number 3
I'm getting a bit of an update from our sources at Ruination and Duck Hunt's game. They're about to go live, but we're a little bit too deep into this one to abandon it. So let's stick with this one, play it out, and then hop over to the other game.
Alrighty. If you say so. And look, the rotate's still not coming. You saw our number 3 man, the Granny, heading back to mid a little bit, but now he's just going back to A in case he needs assistance. Smoke going down in the CT spawns, flash is going out, so it's going to be a pinch on to be 1 man only coming from the tunnels. The spray from the Granny. Actually, look at this, the quick rotate from the counter-terrorist in mid. They are flanking these guys so hard right now. Josh RT gets a kill, and there go 3 terrorists. Super easy. Deluxe is the last man left. Coco in the site. He goes down. 11-9 Armata, and that probably going to be a save round for Soca. Yes.
Right. It will be, but it might not be. 45 for each team. They will be able to field AKs, armor, and a couple of nades, choice nades if they so choose. Zig has bought. It seems like it will be a unified team bot with the exception of Sin? Yeah, with the exception of Sin. You know what? They're getting outgunned a little bit, and they're coming into choke points in huge bald masses right now. They need to slow it down a little bit. I mean to say Soca needs to slow it down a little bit because the point defense at the beginning of the rounds for Armata is very, very good. What seems to be their Achilles heel is when the game breaks down a little bit and they start to switch it up, you know, play their base position, spread out. You can get them. You can get them out of position because you can outgun them. When they're stacked up at the beginning at choke points, you probably won't beat them, especially when situations fielding an auto sniper and just mowing everybody. I think there needs to be a change of tactics for Soca. I think they're just realizing it too, but it's already going on to the 12th round for Armata's win record, so it might just be a little bit too late. So we'll find out if they make adjustments going forward, because after this they'll be forced to save, and those adjustments, I mean, there's no way you can keep going on with the speed aggression because you keep getting shut down here. They should go back to their base and work picks. I think after this eco round, they'll try a new tactic.
Yeah, and Armata is just all over the place right now. Right there, we just saw 2 terrorists try to go through middle, and they traded 1 for 1, but then as soon as that 1 CT fell, 2 more replaced him and just took him out really easy. So these guys are playing really well, communicating well, and they have good map coverage, and it's really working out for them. As we've seen so far, they haven't lost a round yet. on the CT side on the second half, I believe. Looking at the splits here, it looks like it's going to be a heavy cat push by the terrorists. Deca, they got the smoke going mid. Deca actually heading towards lower B, trying to come up with a pusher here, but no one on the CT side is pushing as of yet. Romulus still staying true to his position in B, holding on, not doing anything too aggressive. And Zig trying to work cat. Bomb is held at B. I mean, mid.
As we said, they fell back to a base look because their aggressive pushes have been shut down for like 3 rounds in a row.
Yeah, and I think one of the things they could do that could help them is actually try working A a little bit more, but they're still not doing it. And Trey goes down, one man falls on each team. Romulus picking up another one in mid, and look at this, that Case Harden AK, that thing looks sweet. Trying to get some kills over mid. The Granny,
Were you
MGM.
referring to B just now? Because they've been using A every round.
Have they? Maybe I switched my words right there. Okay. So, MGM, the last man alive, he is our clutch man. Gonna go over to him, and he is actually stuck in CT spawn. And the 2 CTs have the bomb over on Cat. So they have the advantage here, and this is gonna take a monumental effort by MGM, as he is already at 21 health. Got a nice crossfire set up here by these guys. Good job by them.
He got it.
He did. Oh my god! But they're chasing him down now. He's still. He got a kill.
6 seconds. 5 seconds. 4, 3. No!
Oh, got in too late and just couldn't get the plant down, making it 12-9 for Armata.
He had the situational awareness there to know that he had the time to plant, but he hit the trigger just a second too early, and it wouldn't cue because he was just on the hairline border of the bomb site plant zone, and he was on the wrong side of that border. It looks like it will be another bye for Soca because that losing streak has now kicked in. They're able to field a double op off a losing streak. Strange. They are getting a lot of kills here. Given that it's a double op look, you're probably going to be seeing a base trying to find people in their positions, get them picked, get them rotated slowly. I don't really understand how you can possibly be fielding 2 ops on a team that you're losing with this much, but of course there are no nades available, so entry is going to be very sloppy unless they can land some very nice op shots. So oh, it's a single op look. Coco actually bought an op and dropped it off in the hands of Sin. That's what makes sense. I couldn't figure out how that math worked out. It's a 3-2 split toward B, or at least a developing 3-2 split toward B. If they smoke off the CT spawn, you can expect that classic strat to be employed here. Armata's Granny is waiting by the door, however. 2 at the Xbox waiting. Still a base look. Take a look at the overhead map to see where the counter terrorists have placed themselves. 1 at mid, 2 at mid now. Romulus holding B by himself. Josh RT holding at long situation, sitting at the cross. It's a fully geared look to stop the mid push, and I think Soca has sort of used their game senses to feel that out. They've given up the idea or the pretense of going through mid, and because of how fierce the hold was there, it becomes a 3-2 split the other direction. 3 coming out of the hallways, 2 pushing toward mid, a trade going down. Romulus gets 2, SLI gets another. It's looking bad for Soca, to be honest with you, but here's an attempt to get into sight. MGM's got a nice headshot. He's got one behind the big box. If he can spray him down, he only has to land 1 shot. He's got a double. It's 2-on-1. It's completely turned around situation. Has an auto sniper, and he might pick MGN if he gets a little bit too aggressive here. He could have gotten the... Oh.
Why did he drop his gun?
I'm not quite sure.
Did you think he was going to pick up an auto or something and then it wasn't there? I don't know.
I was a little disappointed there. If MGM made a beeline straight to the bomb, did a 180 and got back to the bomb site, he would have had maybe 3 seconds to plant the bomb, which would of course been just barely enough.
Yeah. And with that losing streak bonus, they're still able to buy AKs and Galils, so we're not going to be seeing a save just yet, as the rush is coming down to long A, and all the flashes are making the CT so blind. Zig goes down, situation picks up 1, 2. Can he get any more kills? The Granny gets one over in mid. Oh, Granny was actually at A helping. Wow. And there goes... Everyone is dying. It is now 2 versus 2. Deluxe and Sin are left for Soca, and it is Romulus and SLI alive for Armata. To Coco actually really low on health, only 19 health left, so this is going to be rough for these guys. They're playing at a bit of a disadvantage. Smoke going down, I'm assuming it's going to cover the cross. I haven't seen that through a smoke before.
It almost didn't work. It hit the top of the building.
It went down the ramp. Oh, that is just brutal.
And the CTs know, hey, they're going to be coming here and they get the flashes going, and there is the first kill on the Sin in Deluxe, 19 health. He is the bomb carrier. 45 seconds left. He's going to try and reverse back to B, maybe, or do a fake.
He just ran over a Gallo, picked it up, thought again. He was like, "Wait,
yeah,
I don't
no,
want this."
I want that AK. And here he is coming around in mid, and he gets taken down. It is now 15-9, match point for Armata.
Match point for Armata. You guys have been watching Fixation TV. I am caught in my partner's clops. Here comes possibly the conclusion of the Armata versus Soca game. Armata now on the match point. This was a SIVO main doubleheader. We brought you today a SIVO game, a ESEA-IM game, and following this, we'll get back to our doubleheader. The game between Ruination, or otherwise known as Perfection Vor, or whatever, what have you, versus Duck Hunt will be pending after this. They've already gone live. Deluxe line. Ooh, nice. Coco and Zig land 2 nice entries. No commitment to a bomb site yet. They were so early that they didn't really plan on rushing in. Here's another entry. Zig doing a great job here. Is it too late because Armata has such a huge lead? Maybe, but these are the moves that you need to make, and Situation has something to say about it. Romulus Situation, completely answer. It's a 2-on-2, just like that. Sin's got the bomb. He has an opportunity to plant, and he will. Zig holding at the card position, waiting for his teammate to plant the bomb so nobody can come through. A smoke would be a good idea here, but nobody has one. Sin has one flash. It's a completely nadeless defense. It is a completely decked out retake. Look at this, a flash, nade, smoke, and flash smoke available to Romulus in Situation. Will they even use them? Yes, they will. Here comes the flash and smoke. Here comes a nade, lands nowhere. It was a pizza nade trying to hit the man at the platform. Nobody was actually there. Sin peeks one. He gets taken out. Situation trying to close this game out. Here comes the defuse. He's in the smoke. Zig taking shots at that blue barrel. Hasn't landed the kill. Here comes the end of the game. Armata has removed Soca from the playoffs. A great run from Soca. Armata advances to the next round of the lower bracket.
Yeah, so that's going to be it for Soca. It was a good effort. They did pretty good in the first half, and I thought they were looking good, but Armata just came in and shut them down.
I am now giving you the IP to the next match. I hope you guys have been enjoying what you watch. I hope you guys follow us, because what we love to do is cast Counter-Strike for you. We have a number of good games, a number of playoff games coming up, a number of good events coming up, and at 400 viewers, of course, we